Hey, so a lot of you guys maybe don't know what a faceless quote page, theme page actually is. So yeah, what is a faceless quote page or a theme page? So a theme page is an Instagram account built entirely around a specific topic, something like motivation, money, health, luxury, relationships, mindset, or self-love. Think of it like, a digital magazine or a mood board for a certain niche. It's usually faceless, meaning you never need to show up on camera or post personal content about yourself. These pages thrive on value packed content, especially quotes, carousels, and reels that are highly designed to be shared online. What makes theme pages so powerful is how scalable they can become. They are not just a product, you're creating a whole brand, a whole vibe, and you also share a certain message with your theme page. And yeah, you're building a community around a shared belief, around a niche that you love. And that's what makes people also follow, engage, and yeah, eventually also buying from you. Okay, now let's talk about the fastest way to launch your quote page. So, if you're just starting from zero, your only job is to get the foundation right, okay? First, pick a niche that you can build a brand around. Don't just chase trends, think long term here. Think about what kind of digital products or affiliate products could you eventually sell in that space later. The next thing is to choose a strong username that either clearly describes your niche, like, for example, her empowered mind, or wealth builders daily, or mindset women, or luxury habits, or uses keywords people actually search for. Then optimize your profile. Your name field should include your niche, keywords so your page can show up in search. And your bio needs to be clear, direct, and valuable. Say who you serve, who you are, what you post, and include a clear call to action. Something like message start or DM start for my free starter kit, or for my free guide, or something like that. Then set up 4 to 5 highlight covers right away to make your page look legit. You can include things like your growth or client wins, offers. If you already have money, you can show proof. But you can also include things like value, start here, freebies, testimonials, or just quotes. So you're totally free here. You can literally just add what feels good for you. Then add a profile pic that's clean, bold, and on brand. Okay. Ideally, a logo or aesthetic image that aligns with your niche. And finally, commit to a 7-day sprint to kickstart the algorithm. Post at least once per day, ideally 2 to 3 times a day. That's what I can highly recommend. I posted 3 to 4 times a day at the beginning, and I grew very fast because the more you post, the more eyeballs you will get on your account. You can also mix static posts, reels, carousel, and of course, stories. Now let's talk about the content strategy that grows your quote page extremely fast. Okay, so this is where things get fun. Theme pages are built for virality, okay? But it's not just about random posting, it's about strategy. The most viral content usually falls into 4 categories: inspirational, relatable, educational, or aspirational. You want to make content that people want to share, save, and tag their friends, okay? That's the most important thing here. Start by focusing on 2 main formats, reels and quotes. I highly recommend to get started with reels when you're just starting out, because the algorithm pushes reels on newer accounts. Quotes can be original or curated, but always make sure they are emotionally impactful. For reels, use trending audio and overlay short, powerful phrases or quotes that hits your niche's core pain points, and desires. Think of something like she healed, she leveled up, and never looked back, or something like that. And that over a 5-second video with, trending sound and an engaging B-roll, for example. I also recommend to batch content weekly so you never run out of content ideas and content. Repost your best performing pieces every few weeks with new hooks or audios. And always include a clear call to action, whether it's save this for later or follow me for more or DM me keyword for a free resource, because these small actions compound into real growth. Now let's talk about growth tips that actually work. So let's talk strategy beyond just content. First, Instagram SEO. Your name field should include searchable keywords. This is how people will find you, okay? So instead of just your page name or your personal name, include something like mindset, motivation, or it's really depending on your niche. I included women empowerment because my page is about faceless and women empowerment and business. So this is basically what I include into my name field. Next is engagement, because it's really important right at the beginning. But you don't need to spend, hours doing your thing and engaging, just 10 minutes before and after you post. Okay, go interact with accounts in your niche, like their posts, leave thoughtful comments, and reply to story polls, because it triggers the algorithm to boost your content to exactly that audience. I also recommend to use smart hashtags, a mix of large hashtags over 1 million users, medium, around 50,000 to 500,000, and small, which are typically under 50,000, to get visibility in different tiers. And watch your analytics, repost what works and drop the rest, because if a post or a quote, a carousel, or a reel already went viral, there's a high chance that it will go viral again. So really focus on viral content at the beginning, or actually all over the time. Virality is extremely important. I also recommend to study your competitors to see what they're posting. I also do some market research on viral quotes and viral reels, and I simply recreate these reels. Sometimes I just remix them, and sometimes I just recreate them with my own ideas, my own spin to it. But yeah, I would really focus on what's working on other pages and simply adapt that to your own page. Another underrated move is using story polls and niche related questions. So even if you have like 100 followers, every click tells Instagram that people like your page, and it will get pushed to more people. So you could try in your story questions like, what's your biggest mindset block right now? Or pick one, stay safe or take the risk, or something like that. Your stories should be highly engaging, and people love to vote on stories, and when they do, your future posts get pushed higher in the feed. So it's really important that your current audience really engages with your stories so that they will see your future posts. Now let's talk about viral audios. I recommend to use audio that has under 1,000 users that is gaining traction. Okay, this gives your reels a better chance of catching that early viral wave. Bonus points for you if the first reel using that audio has over 1 million views. Okay, that's a signal it's about to be trending soon. You can also play with pinning viral comments or extremely valuable comments under your posts or reels. Leave your own comment and pin it if you have something relatable to say or something important to say. I would definitely pin comments because it boosts engagement and makes your content more interactive. The last one I want to talk about is caption keywords. Instagram now scans your text, your captions, to decide where to show your content, okay, which audience to show your content. So include niche relevant keywords right in your caption. Like if you're in the mindset niche, use something like mindset tips, or daily motivation, or quote of the day, or women empowerment, women success, so you know into which direction to go. You can also think of it like a blog SEO, so just for Instagram. Yeah, when you combine all of these strategies and engagement strategies, I'm sure that your account will grow actually very fast. All right, now let's talk about how to get your theme page monetized and how to make money with your theme page and your quotes. I think it's really time now to treat your theme page, your quote page, like a real business. and not just as a hobby, because at the end of the day, what really matters is that you can build an income from it, to quit your 9 to 5 or to get more freedom, to be more present for your kids and stuff like that. I get asked a lot how many followers you need to get started in making money. And the truth is, you don't need 50,000 followers or 10,000 followers or even 1,000 followers, okay? You actually just need two things: an aligned offer your audience actually cares about, and a clear message that speaks directly to your audience. So once that's in place, and you can have that with 10 followers, monetizing your quote page becomes really simple and automated. So let's break down the easiest ways to monetize a quote page. Let's start with digital products. This is the most scalable way to monetize your page, and what I personally use to make over $400,000. You can sell, for example, ebooks like Mindset Reset in 30 days or Wealth Habits for Beginners or whatever. You can sell templates like journaling prompts, Instagram captions and hooks, or content calendars, journals, planners and stuff. You can also sell mini courses or trainings or even coaching. So you can actually create a lot of digital products. Here's another tip from my side. Your digital product doesn't need to be huge, okay? Some people really think that if they're creating an ebook, that it needs like 200 pages or something like that, but that's not true. It just needs to solve one clear problem, and when you can solve that problem on 10 pages, that's absolutely fine, okay? You don't have to create something extremely huge, okay? Another income source is affiliate offers. This is really, I feel like, a slap-on income stream right now. It's really super easy because you just simply recommend something your audience would really naturally use, and you get paid per sale. So, for example, you could recommend email platforms, okay, like Flowdesk or ConvertKit or Canva. You can even recommend Canva for creators or other entrepreneurs. So you get paid when someone signs up on Canva, for example. But you can also recommend, other people's digital products or courses, for example. You just have to position it right. And that's actually everything. It's really super simple, in my opinion. Another way to monetize your quote page is by offering shout outs and page promotions. So once your page hits around 10,000 followers and has really good engagement, people will start reaching out, okay? And new pages or personal brands or other digital product sellers will happily pay you to promote their content on your page. And here's the move. Don't just do one-off promos, okay? Offer packages, like, for example, 1 reel and 3 story slides, or a pinned post, for example, or a bundled shout-out deal or something like that, okay? Shout-outs are extremely popular on theme pages, and you can really make good money with shout-outs, actually. You can also create a lead magnet for your personal brand or your products. This is extremely perfect when you're a coach or you have other courses or digital products that you want to sell, because you can use your quote page to drive traffic to your own offers without showing your face. This is basically what I do on my pages. I don't do shout outs. I only do digital products and affiliates. And I also use my lead magnets to get my leads into my whole space. Like, for example, you're now in this course, in this masterclass, and you came because of my lead magnet, my Instagram accelerator course bundle. That's basically my lead magnet. I think it's really important to build, something that is not connected to Instagram directly, because you always have to keep in mind that you don't own your Instagram page, and Instagram can take your page away for literally no reason. They can restrict your account or do whatever they want. So it's really a good move to have your own email list or your own community on another platform or anywhere else, because you own your email list, but you don't own your Instagram account. Monetizing a quote page doesn't have to be super complicated or a scary thing. You don't need to be salesy. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need thousands of followers. You just need to know what your audience wants. You can create a digital product around that topic and give them this product in a way that feels just effortless. And that's basically it. I hope you liked this masterclass. And I'm super excited to see your success.